And we have reached the lookout.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the parks professor. We are at Shawnee State Park. We are in southern Ohio. We're about 15 miles west of Portsmouth, Ohio. Today is Tuesday, October the 24th. And the temperature right now is a seasonally warm 65 degrees. It is a gorgeous afternoon out here in southern Ohio. There are many trails in this park, and I'll tell you a little bit about them once we get further in here. But today we're going to hike the Lookout Trail. This is about a 1.5 mile loop. It does supposedly go up to a lookout, which hopefully will give us some nice views with some nice fall colors today. So that is the plan for the hike today. Let's get into it. We've been hiking uphill for almost a half an hour now. It's a little steep in sections, also rocky and rooty. And we have reached the lookout. Although, as you can see, I'll zoom in here, there is a lake down there. But you can't see much of the lake through the trees. But this is the lookout on the Lookout Trail. So this is a little disappointing. We'll keep going, and once I get enough breath from going downhill, I'll tell you about some of the other trails in this park. The trail is briefly flattened out, although you can see we still have quite a bit more downhill to go eventually. But let me tell you a little bit about some of the other trails in this park. Shawnee State Park in southern Ohio is a fantastic park. It's one of the best state parks in Ohio. The signature trail is the Backpack Trail. It's a loop trail. It's like 43 miles long. And it's generally regarded as the hardest trail in Ohio. The trail we're on, by the way, the Lookout Trail, is marked with pink triangles. As you can see right here, I've seen plenty of those. This trail is very well marked. But the Backpack Trail is 43 miles long. Hardest trail in Ohio. It is a very nice trail to hike, but it goes through some really rough and really steep terrain. So make sure you know what you're getting into if you choose that trail. There's also a trail called the Park Loop Trail, which goes around the park's 2 lakes. And if I had more time, honestly, I probably would have done that trail today. But I have a long ways to drive today, so I chose the shorter one. And so there are many fantastic trails here in the Little Smokies of Ohio, Shawnee State Park and adjacent Shawnee State Forest. We've joined what appears to be an old road, and we are on the final segment now back to the trailhead. And therefore, we're almost to the end of this hike. This is a nice hike. If you want big views, then this is not the hike for you. So don't be deceived by the lookout in this trail's name. That lookout is very overgrown. But if you want a nice walk through the woods, just long enough and just enough up and down to get you going, then this is a good trail. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking Full Time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. Also, as a reminder, I do not take any monetary compensation for anything I do for this project. I took a vow to do that several years ago, and I have maintained that vow. And so all I get for any of these videos or blog entries that I publish and write are your likes, your subscribes, your views, and your comments. And I do appreciate all of those things. Those help other people to find this video and encourage me to keep bringing more of this sort of thing your way. So until next time, I'm going to cut this video. I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor, from Shawnee State Park in Southern Ohio. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.